I'm currently baking cookies and had a minute, so I figured might as well get this started. I'm gonna be so for real right now. I love YouTube crochet YouTube. I don't know which one. Vlogs. That's like pretty much all I watch. And so I figured I might just like, you know, I did that backwards. What am I trying to say? Do you know what I mean? I just love it. I'll start with what I'm currently working on. A sweater. Ta-da! I have the entire body done. Ooh, it looks better on camera, I think, than in person. I'm not using a pattern at all. This is only the second sweater that I've ever made. I don't have the first sweater that I ever made because you know what's real? The sweater crease. That's real. So I don't have that one. It's a very thick guy. I'm triple stranding my yarn. It's kind of a scrappy project. 5 different colors. The base is this, and I'm using one strand of it throughout on the body of it, so all of it has green. This color and this color. Those are my solid colors, and these are all the Hobby Lobby, anti-pill. All of this yarn I just had laying around. I think I bought one more of these because I didn't quite have enough, but I think I have plenty now. I'm also using Karen Simply Soft. I know that people are divided on this yarn. This used to be like my absolute favorite. It's not now, but I still don't mind it. Especially with knitting. I feel like it's way better for knitting than crocheting. I'm triple stranding those, kind of going back and forth, like I said, holding the green for all of it and then hold the other two. I have like kind of a specific pattern that I'm using because I wanted it to have like subtle stripes, which I think you can see that it does. This far in, I kind of wish that I had only double stranded it because I kind of wanted, they're like a little too subtle for what I wanted, but I still like it. I did a lot of math. I love math, but I did a lot of math to know like I'd work from the bottom up and then when to like split for the sleeves and then how big to make the sleeves. And then I also Kitchener stitched the shoulder together because that's just what I had in my vision. And I would like some advice because I don't know if this is a weird thing to do, but I kept the neck, the entire neck on my needles. And I basically, when I got up to here, I like worked the body in the round and then split for the sleeves. And then when I got to here, worked each side and did short rows or like wrap and turns for a few rows. And then my plan is obviously to like pick those stitches up and then do the ribbing. Since I've only done one sweater, and honestly I have no idea, I do not remember how that one was because it was quite a while ago. And I know I didn't do that because I like hadn't made any socks or anything by that point. It just seemed like at least one less end to weave in. Is that like a thing? Do people do that? Did I make something up? Probably not. I've been working on this for quite a while, so maybe tonight I can start the sleeves, hopefully. It's the next night, and I did not actually do anything last night at all. I mean, I did other stuff. I didn't do any knitting. So, we're still at the same spot. And I think I said last night that I was gonna try and work on the sleeves, but I have the back part of the collar on my needles, and just the fact that I have like needles in it constantly, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do the collar first. It looks like I had an extra wrap, but I counted before and I didn't. But now that I've picked up the wraps, I don't know if I picked up something wrong, but wraps really freak me out and I don't want to go back. I do have 48 stitches like I should, so I'm just gonna assume maybe I didn't make a mistake and maybe I was just looking at it weird. I don't know. I just cast off. I did 3 rows of ribbing and then cast off. Just cast off in pattern in rib. I'm kind of like, should I go back 1 row? Is it too long? I don't know. I just don't know what the vibes. I'm going with the flow now. You know, after the short row thing, and then I have like giant holes. It's been a really long time since I did wraps. Oh, okay. This one, the end is attached, so it's a little better. I think I can fix it pretty well, but it's been a long time since I've done wraps, and I'm like, did I do it right? I know I wrapped it right because I looked that up like right before I did it, but I'm wondering if I maybe picked them up wrong. Okay, fits over my head very nicely. Oh, maybe it's nice. I'm pretty impressed with myself. We're just like essentially making this up. Oh, and I wish that I had split for shoulders earlier, like 2 rows earlier. I think would have been perfect. But maybe with a good steam, you know. Tried it on and I'm having second thoughts now. It is kind of bubbling out, and part of it could be that it's just still on my needles, but I think it's too many stitches. So I think I'm just gonna start over with the sleeve. I've got some bad news. So I ended up doing 40 stitches around, pick up 40 stitches around, and I think that's great. Even though it kind of looks weird, I think with blocking it'll look good. I'm almost to where I should be decreasing, like complete with my decreases, and it would be like here. So I'm not gonna have a cuff that's like this long. It's got skinny so fast. So I'm definitely gonna have to go up, take off most of this. I guess fewer decreases each time. I was doing 2 decreases every 5 stitches, and I think that's just too much. I think I'm gonna have to do at least 2 every 6. Maybe 2 every 7. I'm gonna take better measurements this time. I'm gonna frog this now, probably up about until row 4. I should have been rolling this into a ball, because that's a mess. But at this point, it's like, should I just take the whole thing out and just pick up the stitches again? Hello. What's going on? That's not it. Okay, whatever. I feel it is time for an update. I should have finished this sweater by now. I could easily finish this sweater in half a day, less than that, like a couple hours. And this has been true for the last several weeks. I simply don't have time to work on it. So I did finally finish the sleeve today, and this time I did 8 decreases every 8 rows, 2 decreases every 8 rows. All I did today was literally just the cuff. I did most of the sleeve over Thanksgiving when I was spending some time with my family. And like I said, I got like the whole sleeve done in one day, like not very long. So all I have left is the other sleeve and then weaving in all my ends. And there are a lot of ends, so you can see. I don't know when the next update will come. Maybe when I'm done with the whole other sleeve. And I don't know when that will be. Maybe over Christmas? I'm liking it, I think. I'm a little worried. Where was it? Right here. I'm kind of afraid that I pulled some stuff out because nothing is woven in at all, and that's a really big hole. I just finished casting off this sleeve. I have 10 billion ends to weave in. I don't know if I said this before, but I did like a weird pattern of one, it's triple stranded, and then I like changed colors every like 3, 6, or 8 rows, and I either changed one color or 2 colors each time. So it's a lot of color changes. It's very thick. It's actually pretty warm. It's kind of chilly in my house and it feels nice. The sleeves are pretty short right now, but I'm really hoping that after blocking, they just need to get like ever so slightly longer. So I think that'll be great. And it's pretty cropped. So I'm hoping it gets just like ever so slightly longer, even though I kind of like it also the way it is. So kind of whatever right there with that. Now comes the actual hard part, weaving in the ends. And who knows how long it will take, because I did have to weave in ends before I did the shoulders. Ooh, flip her inside out. Here we are. There's a good look. Here's all the ends I have to weave in. The final result. It's the next day since actually blocking it. It's actually a little bit better than I expected, which is nice. I love how flat the shoulders laid, because that was like my main concern. Also, my hair looks awesome. But yeah, just how flat the shoulders lay, because they were like bubbling out so much. So I'm loving that. It did definitely stretch out a good bit, and the sleeves stretched out a good bit. I'm planning on wearing this tomorrow with these jeans and everything, and I'm just loving it, except tomorrow's supposed to be pretty cold, so I might have to wear something under it as well, because this is just acrylic and I don't think it'll be the warmest thing ever. I kind of fixed that hole. I think it was the shoulder. But anyway, all the holes are gone. I don't know if I did like the most amazing job, but I think it's pretty good. I wove in all those ends. Oh my goodness. 300 ends in all. That's my guess. Maybe more. That was super fun. My initial vision was like subtle stripes, which in the end, they are a little bit more subtle than I would have liked because of the variegated yarn that I used. I think if I used like all solid colors, that would probably have come through like a lot more. It's kind of funny, there's like this one stripe like right there. Is that like, and then it's like this little one down here, but here's like the big one. Is that good? Is that bad? I don't know. It is what it is. After doing the first sleeve, I like saw that it kind of was matching up. And since it was like matching up, I did the exact same thing on the other side. So, I don't know. I think that's cool. Anyway, I'm pretty happy with it. This is my second sweater that I've ever made. The first one does not exist anymore. We'll just leave it at that. And this is the first sweater I've ever made for myself. I think I did a pretty darn good job for completely making this up myself. I really like the lack of shoulder seam. If I had to change one thing, it would probably be just making the neckline ever so slightly lower. But it's still not bad. It's not like uncomfortable. It's just it could be like 2 rows lower and that would be perfect, but it's still good. And probably the next sweater pattern that I do, I will use a pattern. And I want to make that Olympic sweater. So this is it. Hug. Just kidding. Thank you for coming with me. Thank you for joining me on this adventure. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next one.